We have just landed in Phoenix, Arizona, on our way to Telluride, Colorado, where we're going to be going to the Mountain Film Festival, which I'm pretty excited about. I've never been to a film festival before, and I've heard this is like really awesome. A lot of the movies shown are going to be quite conscious and people thinking about a ton of things. And I don't know, it's going to be quite inspiring, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm just a little bit tired. We slept the entire flight, but yeah, I haven't quite woken up yet. Colorado, here we come.
Ladies and gentlemen, American Airlines, welcome you to Grand Junction. The local time is 10 minutes past 11.
This is the tiniest plane ever. We couldn't fit our bags in the overhead luggage compartments. Thank you. You too. Oh, a little bridge. That's cute. So we've arrived in Grand Junction. Is that where we are? Grand Junction? And we're going to get a bus now to Telluride. I think it's like a 2.5-hour bus journey. So guys, Raya had to squeeze her bag in to fit it in the overhead luggage compartment, and it totally destroyed her bag. It broke this whole wheel off, this thing all cracked. I'm sorry your bag broke. It was mine!
It was yours.
Oh. They just called out saying there was lost luggage, and it was like the row behind us. And
then it was like, I got all my stuff.
I got all my stuff.
I went to double check, and there was a whole bag that you left behind.
Oh dear. So this is the film festival we've come to, Mountain Film, and this is Alison who's hosting us.
Is it Louis?
Yeah, Louis.
Louis, sorry. Okay, so same deal. There you go. Do you want to lanyard as well?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Apparently the whole town today is like one massive gallery, so we're just going to be popping in and out of shops and taking some incredible photos out. Check these out. This is cool. Is this in a... Yeah, this is a cenote in Mexico. Check that out. Check this guy out. Yes, bro. Oh, and that is like the happiest seal in the world. We've just ducked out to get some food. Raya bought a very strong beetroot juice. Show us your tongue. Oh, it's died down a little bit. When you first have a sip. So, is mine still pink?
I love it.
That is a strong juice. Oh, thanks. How do we pay for the bus?
It's free.
It's a free
All of
bus?
our transport's free here.
No way!
Gondola and everything.
So guys, this is Alison, who we're staying with, who's invited us. If you remember from Iceland, I don't know if she was in the video, but she's hosting us at her house, and she's going to show us what Mountain Film's all about.
I wish you happy birthday.
Yeah, it was my birthday meal.
Birthday dinner.
Are we going to enjoy this weekend?
You're going to be blown away by this weekend.
Yeah, awesome.
Mountain Film is maybe the most inspiring weekend you can possibly spend in your life.
Wow, that is a strong statement.
Cheers.
Right, we've just arrived at our first screening. This is exciting. We're just trying to find a seat. So this is the short film we're watching. I'll give you a full review afterwards. These guys featured in the documentary we just watched. Very, very powerful stuff.
I would say it's military-wide, but just speaking from infantry or combat arms, right? You don't talk about being scared, you don't talk about objecting to like the actions that we're going through. You don't talk about your feelings, you don't talk about any of that stuff. So you push it down and you're afraid of, kind of like you take a second judgment, you're afraid of your peers thinking that you're weak. In the military, if you're weak, you are a liability, you become like a pariah. So you always just suck it up.
The reason that veterans are having such issues when they come home is because they're not able to forgive themselves. It just came to me that I've never even thought of doing that. I was raised Catholic, so the idea of someone else needing to give you forgiveness was prominent. I mean, that's all I knew, is that you needed a third party to say, okay, you're good. So when he said that, it just like unlocked something in me where I was like, I'm just gonna try it and do it. And forgiveness, I think it's such a powerful thing that we don't realize that we have the power to do that. So when I did that, I mean, it just kind of took over and did its work. I mean, I can't really explain how that happened, but yeah, it was really powerful for me.
So guys, the documentary we just watched was very powerful, and having the people that were in it sharing at the end was, I don't know, it made it that much more real. So it wasn't just like something we're watching on the screen. It was basically just about the trauma that veterans that have fought in the military suffer, and how it's not really acknowledged, and kind of the inner workings of dealing with, I guess, guilt, or feeling like they were forced into doing really terrible things. So it's just looking at yeah, the psychology and how it affects people, and the power of forgiveness was the main message I took away from it. But yeah, just very thought-provoking, very moving, a bit tear-jerking. We're about to head back in to watch a couple of other short films, but before we do, I'm pretty peckish. We'll come out for some snacks. I just noticed this is crazy. Red bananas. Have you guys ever heard of red bananas? I'm going to grab a small bunch of red bananas. Ow. Right. Something I've noticed about people in Telluride, they're like super friendly. Like, they were closed. They've been closed for 7 minutes, and we came up to the door and we're like, oh, it's closed. And she opened the door. She's like, come in. So that's not really what would happen in England, or probably other parts of the States, but it's got that cool small town vibe, you know. Everyone knows each other. Everyone's super friendly. Right, we're back.
Oh, yes.
This lady's 96, and she's a bit of a legend, a bit of an activist.
Did you know you were on a different path than most anybody else when you were growing up? Did you feel that?
No, not when I was growing up, because I had the most I'm so lucky because of who birthed me. I had a mother who was an artist and a singer. I had a dad who was a child and an outdoor person, but that was my family. My dad was such a kid, and he never grew up, and that was probably why, I'm sure that's why I'm like I am today.
We have a little clip here, and there are a few bear dens right down below your little apartment, and they come up in the yard. And there's a mama bear. Her cubs are gone, so you don't have to worry, they're grown now. But she'll come up sometimes and like put her paws up on the window and stand up, so just don't freak out. If there's a bear out your window, she won't break it.
I'll go and give it a big hug.
But she knows how to open the door, she said, so we have to make
They
sure we
have
lock
to keep
it.
the door locked because they know how to open these.
Well, it's about 1:30 in the morning. We're going to do a bit of editing and then get some sleep, because there is like an action-packed weekend full of short films and just so many like amazing people. Even tonight, like, you saw a few snippets of people. I didn't really explain what was going on because it was all like, the context was like the little short films we'd watched about their lives and issues and stuff, so there was a lot of stories to share. But yeah, I just left me feeling very, not just inspired, but motivated to do something, you know, to make content which has got a deeper or a stronger stronger impact, a stronger message that can change things, you know. I just feel like there's a lot of people tonight and at this film festival that are really genuinely changing the world. And yeah, I'm just blown away, and so glad that Alison invited us and that she's hosting us here, and that we've got this downstairs bit to ourselves for the next couple of days. It's going to be so lovely in the most picturesque, amazing, incredible little town I'd never even heard of. Yeah, it's going to be good, guys, and I'll do my best to continue sharing, and I'll probably have a few revelations and ideas come to me and things that I'd love to share with you guys over the next couple of days. Awesome, right. Well, oh, one last thing. This is one last thing. My sister Hilary has released her first big music video. Darcy, I think, produced it, and yeah, anyway, it's amazing. I'm going to link it here. You can check it out, and then in the description, and go and show her some love. Go and subscribe and just encourage her with her music, because that's her big passion in life, and I want to support her as a brother. Right, I'll catch you in the morning. Peace out. Enjoy life. Live the adventure. Boom.